This is a weekly reading for Aries. So first of all, a good shuffle. If you leave a comment, then I will reply with a free spirit message within 24 hours. And you can leave a comment on more than one video, this week's videos, and I will send you more than one spirit message. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell icon for instant notifications. Don't forget to like and share. And there's links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. So just looking at the bottom card there, the Five of Pentacles reversed, there's some kind of release coming up for you. I do see you taking back your power, so rather than letting the situation control you, I sense you controlling the situation. It does give a vision of a man on crutches and a woman walking next to them in rags. Okay, it's very much about you putting on your glad rags, moving away from this situation. Those crutches get thrown up in the air and that personal situation comes towards you. So it's very much this energy of this big turnaround. So let's just focus a bit deeper around your energies. Yeah, something here around a love situation that has turned pear-shaped. Okay, there's a lot of like insecurities, uncertainties. Could well be you're not getting the commitment which you desire, and things are kind of sort of reached some kind of head here. Okay, it's like you've got to the end of your tether. Something needs to change, and I do sense you're forced into change here, but I feel that to be a positive thing, because you kind of want something, and to actually get it you need to kind of sort of break free from something. It's a bit like you've been an animal kind of sort of tethered to a rope. You've been going over the same old ground, okay, but you get to a point where there's no grass left, you know, and you really do make that assertive effort just to break free. So you're kind of sort of forced into this change. So it could well be a lot of stuff comes out of the woodwork, a whole can of worms is opened, okay, which leaves you in no doubt that it's time just to walk away from something, but in walking away from something, what's yours will come towards you. So it's a kind of sort of win-win situation. It's kind of what's needed, really, because this is a major card. Major cards are struck in stone, so it is talking about these major changes and big issues around you. So you have felt held back, okay, for far too long. You know, it's been like Groundhog Day, you know, just going through the same experience just day after day, okay, but something comes to light and you manage to break free, just like in Groundhog Day, to a much better day. So moving away from this toxic energy, from this vicious cycle, to something much more healthy, okay. Very much confirmation. I mean, people have been trying to pull you back, okay, and also your own thoughts as well, which is represented by this dog here, this barking dog. You know, keeps trying to pull you back, okay, your thoughts, these words from those around as well. But there's a strong sense you're going to acknowledge these thoughts, yeah, these nagging thoughts, and also these words as well, and you're just going to carry on just the same. There's also something here about traveling light. It's like you have this good detox, okay, you get rid of something which no longer serves you, okay. It's like you've been walking around town with these bags of rubbish, but you get rid of all the rubbish, you lighten the load, you go towards what you want much faster. And also you can put new and wonderful stuff into these bags. Again, a major card. It's got to happen. It's a new journey. So there could be something here around a house movement or some big changes taking place as well. Interesting, you've got a line of major cards here, okay, which is very much about some major events taking place, big changes taking place as well. And again, it's struck in stone. It's got to happen. There's no two ways about it. Magician is all about manifestation, so it's very much about all these wishes, these prayers which you put out to the universe. They are going to manifest right in front of your very eyes over the coming month. There's also this element of surprise, okay, something is going to come out of the woodwork which puts a smile on your face here, okay. There's also something here about some kind of inspired action, okay, you're going to make things happen. That's what I feel here. And notice you're in colour, and then the person behind you is like in blue, so it's like you put yourself first for a change, okay, whereas before you were putting someone else first or some situation first. It's like this kind of sort of turnarounds. You know, it's like when you're on a boat or plane, you put your own life jacket on first before you help anybody else's. Okay, you put yourself onto that pedestal. The situation no longer controls you. You start to control the situation. There's some communication within the next week. You've been waiting on some news, and it's on the way. Been a lot of conflict around you. You know, things have gone from bad to worse and from the frying pan and into the fire. But things are reaching a head here. You know, things are reaching a conclusion. So much comes out. Yeah, a whole can of worms has opened here. Okay, a lot of stuff is shown to come out of the woodwork, which gives you more clarity. It's like you see things for how they really are, and you just walk away from this situation, or you just change your perspective. You know, and don't forget, if you change the way you look at something, then what you look at also changes, and the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. Things are going to reach a head. It won't be easy for a while. You know, the darkest hour is just before the dawn. You know, or like an aeroplane going from one place to a better place and experiencing turbulence along the way. Something new is starting here within yourself. Okay, you come to realize, you know, things can never be the same again. Something is dead and buried. Okay, but it's good in the sense it was a vicious cycle, and you're going to move forward, like towards something which is much more healthy. It can talk about a new stage within a relationship, or even a new relationship here for you. Must give this to you. Someone's pregnant around you, if not yourself. And you've either heard some news or you're going to hear some news in the coming days. There's also some type of project which you're going to be working on. There's some kind of goal which is going to be achieved here within the next month. I think the advice here is to think outside the box. You know, if you look at the card, you're holding the house, you're not inside the house. Okay, so it's very much about thinking outside the box, looking at things differently. Step back from the situation. It's like you haven't been able to see the wood for the trees. Yeah, but in stepping back, you see the bigger picture. Okay, you gain more clarity. You see what needs to be done. I do feel a negative, toxic, feminine energy around you, which could be male or female. It's a strong sense of the need to walk away from that person or just deal with them differently. You know, they've really got you. They've really been having this big influence on your life. Okay, but I do sense you taking some kind of action here, helping to readdress the balance. There could well be this negative masculine energy around you as well. Again, it could be male or female. Just someone who seems to be very cold, very distant, having a big effect on your life. So it's not just one person, it's more than one person. Okay, it could be a group of people. And it's very much this energy of you just walking away from all of this once and for all. It won't be easy for a while. You know, as I said, you know, the darkest hour is just before the dawn. Your heart will try to pull you back. Your mind will want to let go. But if you look at the card at the bottom, your heart and mind are in conflict, which is kind of how things have, you know, have been and are now. But as you move forward, so much is revealed that your heart and mind start to work together until it comes to a point where your heart and mind are working hand in hand, and at that point there's victory. So victory is ahead for you within the next month. So these people and situations, you know, they'll try to get you to change your mind. They'll try to drag you back, but you have the shield. You are protected. You know, Spirit is protecting you. You know, and the overall energy here is that you are going to be moving away from a situation, and then in doing so, you allow what's yours to come towards you. So don't forget to leave a comment, and I will reply with a free spirit message within 24 hours. Don't forget to like and share, and there's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. Thank you.